Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, so one thing that I've been messing around with lately is this portable gaming setup. I've been using this all over the house. I've used it remotely, and it's been great. It's super comfortable to hold, and the controls are great. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about this because this is not an off-the-shelf thing. What this is an 11-inch M4 iPad Pro paired with the Gamsir G8 Pro controller. Now, this is a fantastic setup, and I just wanted to show you this controller a little bit. When you buy the controller, it comes the size of just up to this dark gray piece here. Now, you can expand it out to, a regular size tablet, but it's a little bit smaller than the 11-inch iPad Pro that I have here. So I needed to extend this out. And that's where this extender piece comes in. You can buy this, and I'll have a link in the description to both the controller and the extender piece. But you put that in, and then you can extend this out. You can put a 13-inch iPad Pro. You can do like a Surface Pro, all kinds of Android tablets. This works just as well with Android, iOS, and Windows because it's a Bluetooth controller. Now, it charges by USB-C. The buttons on this controller are fantastic. The sticks are very responsive. I absolutely love everything about this controller. So once you get that extender in and you pop your tablet in, you're ready to play all kinds of games. You can stream games from like GeForce Now and Xbox. I stream stuff from my computer back behind me there using Moonlight. You can play iOS games that support controller support, and everything works great. And with the 11-inch iPad Pro, it's actually very light. If you were to use something like an iPad mini, it would be even lighter and even more portable. But I've actually absolutely loved this setup because it's a great size screen. The size or the weight is great. The size is great, and it's very comfortable to hold, whether I'm just holding it like this or laying back on the couch or whatever I'm doing. So I just wanted to show you a couple of things real quick. I guess we'll go ahead and start with an Android or iOS game here. I'll just load up Minecraft because this is one that does support controllers. Now, not all iOS games do support controllers, so you have to make sure that you use one or get one that has the controller support. So we're going to go ahead and close all that, and then I am going to use the controller to just select this creative world. I just set this up just so I could show you all that it's working, the controls work, and it's very responsive. So here we go. We're in this Minecraft world. We can move around and use, all the controls. Everything works as you would expect. Now, admittedly, it does take a little bit of getting used to holding your hands far apart if you're used to using a controller and your hands are closer in. This takes a little bit getting used to, but I mean, when I say a little bit, it'll take you a few minutes and you'll be used to it. So there we go. I'm not going to play this whole game, but just to show you that that's working well. Other thing I wanted to show you is I wanted to connect up to my gaming computer behind me and play some Steam games. So these are just a few of the different devices that I have set up, and this gaming one is the one we want to connect to. And I'll launch up Steam. This is going to launch into Steam Big Picture mode. Now you're going to hear some stuttering in the audio. The reason for that is because I have a lot of Wi-Fi stuff going on right now. I have this camera up above me using Wi-Fi. I have the A-roll camera using Wi-Fi. So there's a lot of Wi-Fi going around in here. So it's going to be a little bit stuttery now, but without all that stuff, it's completely smooth. So let's go ahead and load up something like Star Wars Outlaws. And this game takes a while to load, so I may go ahead and skip forward to the game started up. Alright, so we're in the game. I'm going to go ahead and resume my last game here. And here we are. We are streaming this from the gaming computer back behind me there onto the iPad Pro 11-inch, and this is working great. It's a fantastic experience. Like I said, right now it's a little jittery because I got a lot of Wi-Fi signals floating around in the room right now. But I have played hours of Steam games on this setup all around the house and remotely, and it's worked flawlessly. I'm going to quit out to the desktop and we'll go ahead and launch up something from like GeForce Now. All right, so now we're going to jump into GeForce Now. I tried just a minute ago and had to put my credentials in, so we're going to do it again now that everything is all set up. So jumping in here, you can see that we have our GeForce Now library, and this is another way to play, stream PC games if you don't have a gaming computer. So let's just jump into No Man's Sky this time. All right, our gaming rig is ready, so let's jump into the game. Now, while this is loading, I wanted to say again, you do not need like the latest and greatest Apple tablet or Android tablet or PC. Anything that'll play games, you can use that. It just uses Bluetooth. So anything that supports Bluetooth, that supports controllers, and you can play games, you can use this controller with it. You could even use like an old Surface Pro 3. It's going to be super heavy, but you can use it and play some games that way. So this controller is not tied to iOS. It can be used with anything that supports Bluetooth, and it works well. All right, so here we are in No Man's Sky, streaming from GeForce Now, and it's working great. Everything works fine. The buttons all work fine. And it's a great experience streaming your games this way if you do not have a gaming computer that you can use. All right, so I think that's enough to give you an idea of what you can do with this. Talking about the controller itself, again, it's the Gamsir G8 Pro with the extension. I'll have the link down in the description to both of those. The extension's super easy to put in, and the controller itself is just a Bluetooth controller, charges by USB-C, and it's got everything you would expect. It's got start and select, the two thumbsticks with the L3 and R3 so you can push them in, D-pad, all the buttons, L1, R1, L2, R2, and some programmable buttons on the back. So it's a pretty standard controller, but it's actually really well built. It's very responsive, and it's a lot better than I thought it would be. For some reason, I wasn't expecting much, but it's actually a very, very good controller. The grip is good, and like I said before, with the weight of the 11-inch iPad Pro, it's actually very easy to hold in pretty much any position. If you're using a bigger tablet, it's going to be heavier and a little more unwieldy, and if you use something smaller, obviously it's going to work a little better. So it's up to you what you want to use, but I have found this to be a fantastic setup, and I definitely recommend trying this out for anybody that's interested. If you have any questions or want me to try anything else with this controller paired with the iPad, just let me know, and I'm happy to try that out. Hopefully you found this useful or informative. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for stopping by.